There are two roads. Which one do you choose? Stick around because today we're looking at Matthew chapter 7 and talking about making decisions. Hey there, my name is WayneWrz, and on this channel we're walking the journey toward Jesus together. You can subscribe to join our community and get new videos each week. The first memory I have of playing basketball in an organized game is from when I was 5 years old. You see, my dad was coaching a first and second grade team that my older brother was on, and they were a few players short that day, so they grabbed a jersey, by jersey I mean a t-shirt, and put me in the game and let me chase the ball up and down the court with the other older kids. And from that time on, I played basketball every year, either at the YMCA or when I got older in my middle school and my high school. And I was decent at it, but with all that time to practice, I could have been great. But being great at basketball would have meant making choices that required work and effort, and I was really more about playing basketball because it was fun. In fact, during the basketball season of one of my junior years, I decided that it wasn't really worth playing anymore because it wasn't any fun, so I stopped playing basketball, but I continued to show up to games. I either played guitar in the pep band or I put on the Eagle suit and I was the mascot. My coach didn't like me very much that season. So my decisions about basketball led to a point where I was in an Eagle costume instead of on the court. And we make decisions every day, and decisions determine our direction. In Matthew 7 verses 13 and 14 we read, "Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction, and there are many who enter through it. For the gate is small and the way is narrow that leads to life, and there are few who find it." So this passage is a part of a section of scripture, Matthew chapters 5 through 7, often called the Sermon on the Mount. And it's just a big section where Jesus is teaching the people. And essentially he tells them there are two roads, and one leads to life and the other to death. The decisions that we make will have consequences. And to make good choices, we need to consider the short-term and the long-term consequences of our decisions. And as it turns out, the right choice is often the choice that is harder to make. It would have taken great effort and determination for me to make the choices to make me a great basketball player. But I tended to make choices more about enjoying being a kid and enjoying life than being a great basketball player. And that is one of many reasons that I'm not in the NBA today. That and the fact that in high school I was like 5'10" and weighed 125 pounds. Our decisions affect our future. And sometimes that future is 20 years down the road, and sometimes that future is as close as tomorrow or 10 minutes from now. Coming to Christ requires a decision that we lay down ourselves and seek to do what He's called us to. It takes continuous decisions to walk down the road towards life. So which road will you choose? Let me leave you with this challenge for the week that you can do on your own or with a friend, a parent, or a pastor. And that is to memorize Matthew chapter 7 verses 13 and 14. Having this verse memorized in the back of our head can help us to think through consequences of the decisions that we're faced with. Thank you so much for checking out the video this week. If you liked it, you can hit that thumbs up button. You can share it with your friends. Also, there are a few questions for discussion down below in the comment section that I would encourage you to check out. And we'll see you later, alligator.